I should have known something was wrong the moment I arrived. Everyone was dressed in shining gold and royal red. Music echoed across the hall. Guests laughed, cameras flashed. It was my sister Mia's wedding, the biggest, grandest event our family had ever planned. But no one welcomed me. Not Mom. Not Dad. Not even Mia. I stood at the entrance holding the small gift I bought, feeling like a stranger crashing a stranger's wedding. Mom finally walked toward me, her smile stiff and irritated. "You're late," she said sharply. "I came straight from work," I replied softly. She didn't care. She just grabbed my arm and pulled me aside. "Listen," she whispered. "Don't cause any trouble today. Stay quiet. Stay out of the way. It's Mia's day." I frowned. "All I'm doing is attending the wedding." Mom glanced at my suit, my posture, everything about me. With disgust she didn't bother hiding. Then came the shock. "You won't be sitting inside with the main guests," she said casually. "We've arranged a small area for you outside, near the staff tables." I stared at her, stunned. "Outside? Why?" She sighed, annoyed that I was confused. "Mia doesn't want you in the photographs. You ruin the aesthetic of the bridal side. Just sit outside. Eat. Watch the event from the screen. Don't mingle." My heartbeat stopped. Like I wasn't even family. Like I was an embarrassment they needed to hide. Dad joined us, looking irritated. "Come on, don't make this dramatic. Just sit where we tell you. It's not your day. It's hers." Mia walked by just then, glowing, beautiful, wearing a designer lehenga. She looked me dead in the eyes and said, "Please don't embarrass me today. Just stay out of sight, okay?" My throat tightened. This was my sister. The same sister I helped with college fees, job interviews, late-night breakdowns. And today, I was being treated like furniture. "Why are you doing this?" I whispered. Mia shrugged. "You don't match the vibe. It's not personal." Not personal. As if pushing your own sibling outside your wedding isn't the definition of personal. I took a deep breath. "Fine," I said quietly. Mom smiled, relieved that I was cooperating. "Good. Now go. The servers will show you your seat." Your seat. Outside. With the waiters. As I walked away, the laughter from inside felt like knives. People cheering, dancing, celebrating, family love, while my own family pushed me out the door. I sat on a plastic chair under a tent, wind blowing, the sound of the wedding muffled behind a wall. A waiter passed me, confused. "Sir, why are you out here?" I couldn't answer. I just stared ahead, feeling something break silently inside me. Humiliation. Heartbreak. A lifetime of being treated like nothing. I thought sitting outside was the end of the insult. But I was wrong. It was only the beginning. I stood up slowly and walked away from the wedding. Not one person followed me. Not one person checked on me. Not one person cared. But they would. Soon. Because the moment I left, their perfect little world began to collapse. I didn't go home. I went to a quiet cafe, opened my phone, and stared at years of messages, bank statements, receipts. Every moment, my family had taken advantage of me. Suddenly, pieces connected. All the money Mom borrowed. The credit card Dad used under my name. The payments I made for Mia's dress fittings. The deposits I made for catering. The rental car I paid for. The photographer's advance I covered. Everything for this wedding was done using my money. And yet they made me sit outside. I didn't react emotionally. No anger. No yelling. Just a chilling, growing silence inside me. A silent revenge. At 7:13 p.m., the wedding was in full swing. Guests were eating, laughing, recording videos. And then, the main wedding screen suddenly changed. The slideshow of Mia and her fiancé disappeared, replaced by bank transactions, screenshots, voice recordings, messages, receipts, every single financial favor I had done, every bill I paid, every sacrifice I made, and the final message. but at the wedding they made me sit outside. Gasps filled the hall. People stopped eating. Relatives stood up. Phones came out. Whispers turned into outrage. Mom screamed, "Turn it off! Turn it off right now!" Dad ran to the stage, yelling at the technician. But the files had been uploaded from 3 different cloud accounts. They couldn't stop it. Guests murmured. How could they treat their own son like that? Unbelievable, he paid for everything. This is abusive. Poor boy, he sat outside while they enjoyed inside. Mia came running toward the screen in her heavy bridal dress. Stop this! Delete it, she shrieked. Her groom's mother stood up, furious. You humiliated your own brother? And used his money for this wedding? This is disgusting. Mia froze. Her groom looked at her with pure disappointment. You told me your brother was difficult, he said, but you never said you treated him like this. Mia burst into tears. But the collapse didn't end there, because the investigator I emailed earlier arrived at the hall. He walked straight to Dad. Mr. Carter, you will need to come with us for questioning regarding unauthorized credit lines opened under your son's name. The hall exploded with whispers again. Dad turned white. Mom almost fainted. Mia screamed, No, not today. Please, not today. The perfect wedding was falling apart, crumbling under the weight of their cruelty. In the chaos, Mom grabbed her phone and called me. Daniel, what have you done? You ruined your sister's big day. I answered calmly. No, Mom. You ruined it when you pushed me outside. You monster, she screamed. You'll regret this. I ended the call quietly and leaned back in my chair at the cafe. For the first time in my life, I felt nothing, just silence, a powerful, cold silence. The days after the wedding were worse for them. Videos leaked. Screenshots spread. Guests talked. Relatives stopped answering their calls. My family's reputation, built over 25 years, collapsed in 25 minutes. Dad was suspended from work. Mom stopped going to social gatherings. Mia's fiancé's family called off the marriage entirely. She sent me a long message. Are you happy now? You destroyed my life. Please, please talk to me. I didn't reply. A week later, she came to my apartment. Her makeup was smudged, eyes swollen. She fell to her knees. Please forgive me, she cried. I was stupid, selfish, jealous. I never thought you'd snap like this. I looked at her quietly. Mia, I said slowly, you didn't push me outside that wedding hall. You pushed me outside this family years ago. You all just made it official that night. She sobbed harder. I'll apologize online. I'll tell everyone the truth. Just please help me fix my life. I shook my head. No. She froze. You're old enough, I said calmly. Fix your own life. For once, I watched her feel what I had felt for years. Abandonment, loneliness, silence. She left without another word. And me? I moved on, quietly, calmly, powerfully. I didn't hurt them physically. I didn't scream. I didn't fight. I simply stopped carrying them, and their world collapsed under their own weight. That is the thing about silent revenge. It doesn't break things. It reveals what is already broken. And when someone pushes you outside, sometimes the best revenge is simply never walking back in. If you were in my place, what would you do? Tell me in the comments, and please subscribe our channel for more stories.